swear nothing can stop
Persil líquido acción profunda con...
What's up, gente? What's up? How you guys doing, man? I just want to send my saludos and respects to everybody, man. I'm just chilling over here, man. Trying to make another video. And I just want to say what's up to my gente, you know, up there, up north, and down south, down in LA, South Califas, and everybody, man. To all my watchers, to all my viewers, and check it out, man. I was I was wondering why not give you another cool fucking video, man. I give you another good ass video, man. And this and on this occasion, you know, remember when I made that video about the blacks smashing on the paisas and the homies and making fun of us? Well, I got another one, a good one, man. On this time, before I continue, man, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, man, so I can, you know, so you get notified when more content like this, you know, gets created by me. And check it out, man. I just want to say that I thank you guys for being with me for a few, you know, couple years now. So it's been a year and some change, and it's been a mother effort, man, over here. You guys probably already know what's going on over here, you know, my hometown. Shit that I don't want to talk about, homes. But anyway, man, I just want to send my salutes to all my gente, homes, to all paisas. You know, we all going through the same struggle, man. It's crazy over here, man. It's not easy. But anywho, like I said, I wanted to make this video, man, to show you guys that it's not easy, man. It's not easy being in prison. And a lot of I've been watching a lot of videos, and you know, like I say, man, I don't take no sides. I don't take no sides. As far as, you know, I know I'm Mexican. Soy paisa. I'm paisano. But with that, you know, it doesn't mean that I'm always gonna make videos on the Mexicans getting the best of any other race. It's not for that. It's not for that reason, man. And what am I gonna gain out of this? You know, telling everybody, we were the baddest in prison. We. And there's some more races, man. So there's some more races that they handle their business. También, you know, there's some crazy fools everywhere. Almost every race has their own, you know, soldiers. And on this particular occasion, check it out, man. Before I continue with this video, I just want to clarify that I'm not glamorizing violence, and I'm not with that stuff no more, homes. Everything that when I got out of prison, you know, I left that behind, homes. You know, with the hopes that I can make, you know, a little change over here outside, homes, because things are fucking ugly out here, homes, and things are fucking ugly, homes, and I don't pretend I'm not trying to make it a little bit ugly. I'm trying to make a better world for the youngsters, homes. You know, it is pretty ugly over here, man. Crazy. Well, anywho, on this day, man, I decided to name this this video the Dawn Massacre. But before I continue, hit the like button, subscribe, homes. Come on, I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 5. Vámonos with that. Vámonos. Eh? So on this day, homes, it was already, you know, it was already late. It was high desert, right? It was like around 6, 7 at noon. And the homies got off on the norteños got off. I didn't see that. I didn't see when the homies got off on the sureños. But what I did see, later, you know, I found out that you know, the homies and the paisas got involved, and somehow the paisas got involved in that pedo también. You know, the paisas and the homies, the sureños against the norteños, right? So they all moved us to the dorm living in high desert, homes. This is level 4. Check it out, homes. Fuck. You guys already know I did 5 years in high desert, right? And this is one of the craziest places that I ever been in. High desert, is I already told you it's crazier than Pelican Bay. And on this day, like I said, the Paisas, I don't know how they got involved into, I was a llavero for the Paisas. But that day, I don't know what happened, but I went to work or something. I don't remember. I don't remember, exactly, where was I that day, but the Paisas and the homies they had this little problem with the norteños. So they moved us all to Adorn, me, some paisas, me and some homies. I think it was about 40 of us, 40. But most of the homies, most of the sureños were youngsters. They were youngsters, like early 20s. So, we paisas and the homies got different rules, but at the same time we run the same politics. Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense, though. Their problem with the norteños, that's their problem. But, sometimes we get involved in that shit, It all depends on the paisa también. So, before we went to dorm, the CEO had already told us, hey, you guys going to dorm living? We're going to split you. We're going to separate you. And I don't know why they decided to put us in a dorm full of blacks this day, nothing but blacks. And at that time, I guess blacks and norteños were allies. So anywho, before we went to the dorm, the blacks were already in the dorm, and they were already telling us, hey, you guys going to a dorm living? Woody. And the homies were talking about, norteños are on site. Whenever if you see a norteño, hey, it's on and cracking. So we go to the dorm, right? And I was the last. Me and this other paisa were the last ones on the line. We were walking straight line to the dorm, and as soon as we were walking in, since I was the last one, me and this paisa, we see a norteño, right, walking by, and I'm walking with my hands behind me, right, and they have already told us. They have already told us, well, if you see a norteño, it's on. And I see him, right? And I tell the paisa, watch out. And the paisa just kept on walking. And I say, fuck, that's not my problem. That's not, that wasn't my problem. I don't got nothing against these people. Serio. Whatever happened, like I be saying, whatever happened on the streets, you guys already know I have beef with the norteños when I was outside, right? When I was on the streets. I was on the streets, though. That's my gente también, that's my, them fools, they're pretty cool, with me, norteños and sureños. But, whatever issue they got going on between them, that's on them, And I see him, right? I see him, and whatever, I didn't do nothing. But these fools didn't see me, because, like I said, I was right in the back. So we kept on walking in, and we went to the dorm. We're chopping it up, as soon as you get to the dorm, the first thing you do, as raza, you start fixing your bunk, cleaning your bunk, because you never know who was there before you, who was using this bunk. It could have been some freaking maniaco that he left leche all over the fucking bunk, some what I'm talking about, boogers on the bunk, so first things first, you start cleaning your shit, getting your shit together, military style, and we started fucking, I started fixing my bed, making my bed, the mattress real tight, make it, military style, and I started feeling this bad fucking vibe about the blacks, like they were like, they all start gathering and talking and shit, but the homies, the sureños, most of them, like I said, they were youngsters, there was no homie veterano there, Matter of fact, I was one of the oldest vatos, I was on my high desert, I was on my late 20s. And I seen the blacks, and I hope YouTube doesn't block my video. I just, in reality, honest to God, I'm just trying to show you, how how stupid we are, homes. You know, I always remember I told you about the riot we had with the blacks. This is one of them things that we used, not one, but many of them. And this is how I used to do it. This is a quick handle. I'm not trying to give you ideas. It doesn't handle tip, you know, it's not sharp. And I found this and I was like, I picked it up. I was like, damn, it looks like one of the things that I had when I was, you know, torcido. And we used to bend it like that, though, exactly like that. So it brought memories, you never leave those memories on, you know, when you do a hell of a long time, you know, when you see something, you kind of relate it to the pinta, you know, everything is related to the pinta. So when I'm making my bunk and I seen the blacks, you know, doing their thing, you know, talking, and then I'm like, oh, hell no, dog, you know, something's going on. And like I said, bro, the blacks and the norteños are allies. So what I'm thinking, probably the norteños told me, hey, and, you know, was do us a paro, hey, do us a, I don't know, I'm just guessing, you know, this is my wild guess, you know, that this is what happened. They told blacks, hey, can you handle your business for us, though? You know, these vatos they did us dirty, something. And I seen the blacks, like I said, a bunch of them, you know, just talking and the homies, being, you know, youngsters, you know, a lot of them they went to sleep, and I'm fixing my bunk. Sorry about that. And like I said, the reason I make my videos is not to glamorize violence, I'm not glamorizing violence. You know, being in prison for your whole life, you know, smoking somebody and going to prison for something stupid is crazy, dog. You know, I already told you guys, you know, that when I did when I cut my case on 187, a 182nd degree, 187 murder, this is what I felt, because the homie was he was an affiliated with the norteños, right? And I made my own barrio. I made a sureño barrio. And when I smoked them, you know, I shot in my name, you know. I used, like I told you guys, I used to go by El Diablo. And when I did this, you know, this stupid, you know, crime, you know, senseless crime, and see, in front of people, we put a mask on, right? We act tough and hey, this is me, El Diablo, what you would. But, you know, by myself, I was like, what the hell did I do, dog? Why did I do that for, Holmes? Why? And I felt like I want a piece of crap on a tray, on a plato, on a plate, dog. You know, what did I get out of that, Holmes? Nothing. Misery. Years in prison, you know, my whole life in prison. For what? For nothing. So anywho, I'm fixing my bed, right? I'm fixing my bed. So all these buttons, they you know, because they were tired, Holmes, you know, getting in a riot and getting cuffed and the SEALs come, they throw you on the floor and they cuff you and you're on the floor, you know, all prone up, with your legs, you know, stretched out. And in high desert, it snows. It freaking snows. It's cold as hell, dog. It's like working a 8-hour job at a construction and doing some overtime. You know, they all went to sleep. When they came back, you know, from the little riot, they went to sleep. You know, they were tired. You know, some of them were beat up, but they got the best of the norteños. That's what I do remember. And I'm fixing, like I said, I'm fixing my bed, and I'm paying attention to these vatos, you know. I'm paying attention to the blacks. And like I say, I seen one, and let me get this, man, I wish, I hope I don't get black or something. I'm not trying to, like I say, I'm not trying to glamorize violence, but let me show you this. This is almost exactly what I seen. There's just a piece of metal. One of the black guys had one like that, but with a punta. I seen that shit in his freaking hand, dog. I don't know if it was a cane, a broken cane, but it looked just like that, brown and shining from the distance. I'm like, fuck. When I looked, I was like I said, they all went to sleep, but this is after they went to sleep, you know. And I see them vatos getting ready. But I was gonna go to sleep, and I said, hell no, dog. You know, I better stay up and watch these vatos, you know, see what they doing. And I'm by my I'm standing by my bunk. I had the top bunk, right? And I'm looking, and I seen the vatos, and I seen that vato with the big old fierro, right? And I'm like, I wanted to scream. I wanted to tell everybody, hey, get up. But I didn't want to sound like a hyena, you know, like a bitch. Hey, you know, and I froze. Once I froze, I was like, what do I do now? So this is why I'm not trying to give you ideas, serio. I'm not trying to give you ideas. But this is why I made this, you know, we used to make it like that. So we wrap something real quick, you know, around these fuckers. There, like that. You know, and tie that shit. You don't need to fucking go and melt a freaking, you know, plastic something. You have a handle right there. Boom, you grab it. I'm not trying to give you ideas, homie. Serio, I'm not trying to give you ideas. And hope YouTube doesn't block that, you know. But this is what I saw. I wrapped my shit. I broke a fucking piece of shit. I wrapped my shit, and I was ready. I was like, I wanted to tell everybody to get ready. Almost to tell the homies. It was mostly homies. I wanted to tell them, hey, these bottles are gonna get off on us, homies. But my heart was pounding. I was like, I froze. Homies. I don't know what happened. I froze to death. I was froze. I was, in fear. And for anybody that that has been in prison that says that he's never that he wasn't scared when some pedos like this was gonna happen, that's BS. That's bullshit, homie. So my heart is pounding, right? And I seen these vatos, and all of a sudden, boom, hell broke loose, homie. They started rushing us, homies. They started rushing us. They started rushing. They got us asleep. They got most of them, like 98% of us were, the homies in the place were asleep. And they, and I have my shit, right? I'm not gonna grab the piece because I don't wanna look, I have my shit like that. I had my shit like that, and I wanted to hit him once, but I froze once. Because I seen the battle with the just getting the homies. He was getting the homies asleep. Boom, boom, boom. And everybody, you know how the blacks are? Like they get real loud. And so I seen, doing some fucking crazy shit. And I grabbed my shit, right? And I seen one close. And I wanted to get him, but I froze. I froze. I was like, what the hell? And I seen a homie, saying something in Spanish. Hey, wait. And when I wanted to talk to him, look, man, that's when I woke up. I was right there asleep. I was asleep. I was like, fuck, man. Freaking, what do you call PTS? PTS, when you go to prison for life, your mentality, even if you don't want to, dog, it always, it stays with you, dog. Like I say, a lot of the Pinto mentality, stays with you, dog. One day, this vato, right here at my work, he owed me fucking 100 pesos, right? And I went in and I asked him for my money, and I told him, hey, dude, hey, homie, you know, it's been a while, homie. Don't let this week pass, you know, cause I want my shit. And he goes, what do you mean, you know, don't let this week, you know, F you. And I'm not gonna lie, homie, I was contemplating a lot of things. I was contemplating a lot of thoughts in my mind. I was like, F this fool, man. F, you know, my heart was pounding. You know, I wanted to get him, huh? I wanted to get him, but I was like, nah, that's 100 pesos, homie. That's 100 pesos, $5, huh? My freedom is more important than that, huh? You know. So now, you know, so I just let it go, man. I let it go, man. I'm trying to let that mentality go, huh? I'm trying to let that mentality go, huh? Instead, you know, I live right here in Mexico, right? And I asked one of my brothers, hey, what do you want from Mexico? You know, because when my mom comes over here, you know, I send them, you know, a few things over there, and they do the same thing. You know, when my mom comes over here, they send me shoes, you know, tennis shoes. You know, that's a big help for me. And this time, a paisa, he was from Michoacan. You know, there's a lot of fucking hatred between Michoacan and Jalisco, right? But I love my gente. You know, I'm not gonna fucking set trip on this vato where he's from. You know, he comes from Michoacan. He's selling fajos, you know, belts, peteados, you know, stitch, handmade fajos belts, and he was begging me, Holmes. He was begging me to sell to buy him a fajo. Hey, come on. And I already bought one for my brother. I told him I already got one, dog. You know, I don't need, please, I haven't eaten, dog. I haven't eaten nothing today, dog. You know, I was like, man, I already bought one for my brother. You should have told me, you know, you should have came to me like two weeks ago. I bought one for my brother. I'm ready. And I left, but that thing started stuck in my mind. I was like, man. And somehow I go around the corner and I see him. And I see him, right? And I say, hey, wait, espérate. And I go to a lady that is selling lunches, you know, lunches, a torta, a sandwich, right? And I asked the lady, hey, please, you know, give me a lunch, un lunche y una soda. Give me a lunch and a soda, please. You know, and I left the $5, right? And I don't have it like that, dog. I don't have it like that. And I was like, man, chingao, man. And something in my mind told me, hey, don't trip, on you'll get it back, Trip. I swear to God, on. A couple days later, when I was thinking that, I found this, just exactly like that. I found this in a roll like that, exactly like that. I swear to God, I got three or four times more than what I gave him, you know. And I'm not starving to death, though. You know, I don't have it like that, but I have enough food for me, you know, to share, to be compassionate with my gente, homes. Like I say, a lot of them vatos, they say trip, Michoacán, Jalisco. I don't say trip, homes. To me, we all raza gente, homes. You know, there's no need for that, homes. The sooner that you realize that, you know, the hatred and all that shit is holding you back, and the better. Because once you release that shit, you're free. Not only in prison, but out here, you know. With that, I'm out, gente, you know. I hope you guys like this video. It was a dream, bro. It was a freaking dream. You know, I mean, and I'm cool with that. You know, if I'm gonna have dreams like that, you know, about prison, it's just gonna remind me, you know, that, hey, stay cool, man. 100 pesos ain't nothing, dog. It's just to remind me, way that I have it cool over here, homes. Look, man, I'm sorry for the mess, cause I'm moving out. I still roll out my shit, dog, like in prison. Look, I still roll out my shit every morning. Somebody gave me that mattress. Because he recognized me. Hey, paisa, you need a mattress? He came over and he goes, yeah, I got a mattress, but I don't use it. But that I'm out, homes. I'm gonna make a live video probably this Friday. See you guys, man. Stay cool, man. Hope you like this video. And I'm out. Paisa Felony Channel. Cool, man. Saludos, gente. Saludos, Sala. Saludos, Sacra. Saludos, Sanjo. Saludos, Fairfield. Saludos, Frisco. Saludos, LA, San Diego, Arizona, Orange County. Saludos, Texas. Toda la gente, toda la raza, the blacks también, homie. Hey, you guys got us, man. You guys got us on that beat. And don't be fooled, man. All these fools telling you that blacks don't use. I seen them doing some damage, huh? The warriors también. With that, I'm out. Salute to the wood pile. I'm out. Please.